Good morning, everyone. Welcome. It's Sharon Davies here with Creating with Sharon. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Winnipeg, Canada. So thank you so much for joining me today. Greatly appreciated. I'm just going, oh, there we go. Look at that. Woohoo. Thanks for joining me today. Today is card 3 of my new online card class using new products called Sunrise Sailing. It's a sailboat, but definitely masculine. And today we're going to be making a card, which I think the colors are totally nautical, and that is blue and red. So we're going to be using Secret Sea, which is a new in color, and then we're going to also be using Real Red. Okay, so shall we get started? Yeah. All these messages coming in. My lord. I think I'm busy. Okay, so there's the cards that we did. This is the one we did on Monday, and this is the one that we did yesterday. Or on Tuesday. And today we are going to do, we're still going to use the Sunrise Sailing. Still going to use this one. I'm just going to change it up a bit. I added something to this also. Where did I put them? I went hunting and I found these textured note dies. These are lovely, just lovely. They're standalone. They're probably standalone dies because I don't think I bought the stamp set to go with this. But I just love that these are actual dies that cut out pieces, and when they cut out pieces, they leave designs. So I don't know if you can see that. Isn't that pretty? And then we have this in the Real Red. So look at how the Real Red and the Secret Sea work so nicely together. So this is going to go on like this and like this. That's what we're going to do with that. But I just love that. So I used the large one and the second largest one for this. And I'm going to be using it again because we're going to put something on the inside. And I'm just going to use one of these dies to do that. But we'll do that a little bit later. We have some ink. So we have our Real Red and our Secret Sky. And I'm going to bring in some early espresso. Okay, so first things first. This is what I'm going to stamp on. I'm going to need this die. I think I'll bring this and that. We're going to use these guys too. I got to put them somewhere so I don't lose them here. Bring in there we go. We're going to bring in some clouds because we need some clouds, right? What's this? Oh, we need some seagulls. I call them something else, but that's okay. Oh, I was just thinking of something, but no, we're good. Oh, I need some stamps, right? So we are going to use this stamp. And we're going to use this here too. I'm thinking that's it. Well, if not, it's not like the stamps are very far anyway. So let's grab a block. Well, it's not big enough, is it? No. I just have to grab a larger block. So how was your week so far? So far, so good. Watched the game last night. It's just really sad. Oh, I do need another piece. But really sad the way they take out players and stuff, like deliberately hit them so they don't score, and whatever it takes to win. Isn't that like that? Use your skill to win the cup, not be bullies on the ice. There, I said my piece, now I'll move on. So there we go, I'm just going to... So I stamped the sailboat in Secret Sea. And now I'm going to bring in this piece here. So what this piece is going to do is it's going to add some color to the color to the sailboat. And we're going to do this in real red. Now with the real red, because it has red in it, and we're using, or because it is red, and we're using photopolymer stamps, I'm just going to stamp on here, that your photopolymer stamps will stain. But it doesn't affect the stamping whatsoever. It just gives them a little bit of stain. There we go. Oh, that's so pretty. Put that to the side and probably get red all over my hands. Now I'm going to grab the piece in here. There it is. This piece right here. And this piece actually is going to go and stamp right there. And we're going to do that in Early Express. So I'm just sorry about my head. I'm just going to make sure I get that bang on. There we go. A little too dark, but that's okay. So we will put these colors to the side. I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to cut those out. I'm going to go back to this one. No, we're good. No. Okay. So let's grab some tape. And I'm going to be using the die cut machine, so let's cut some other things out that we're going to use a little later. And then the birds will go on to here. There we go. So I'm just going to grab 2 pieces of my washi tape and place this to there. I'm going to tape it at the top. Sorry, I'm just going to make sure. I was cutting some stuff out this morning and I wasn't too happy the way it cut. So put that away, and I'm just going to take this. I'm going to put this into my plates, and I'm just going to just do it over here on the right hand side here. You guys all know how to die cut, right? If not, come on over to the house and we'll teach you. These guys, our clouds. Now we're going to need some, just going to cut a wee bit off that. Don't need the whole thing. I think just about an inch. So this can go onto here like that. Do the same thing on this. Take about 1.5 inches. And then this is 1.5 inches also. Hey Mary Lou, thanks for watching. How are you doing today? Okay, so these guys are all going to go onto my cut and emboss machine. And I'll run around through. I'm going to do some embossing too. So the embossing is going to be a little bit trickier. This is I'm going to say a little bit more advanced than normal. A lot of little elements on this one. So just put all this right here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the texture notes, and I'm going to take this, the third one, in, because I did the top two. Take this one and this piece of cardstock, and I'm going to just run this through the cut and emboss machine. So we got, this is, oh, I'm not going to use that for the sentiment. Okay, so I'm just going to put this into here so I don't lose anything, because I have a tendency to do that. That's going to go to the side. So this one here, we are going to bring in the embossing folder that goes with. And I'm going to, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it partially in like that. I'm going to run it through the machine like this. Not like this, not like, I'm going to do it like this. And hopefully I won't get myself into trouble and destroy the embossing folder like I had in the past. So let's just run this through. I just want the bottom portion of, I just want the C part of it. I don't want anything, there we go. Did we do it? Yes, we did. So we got that. And now what we're going to do, we're going to do the same thing on this one. But I'm going to do it in the center. Oh, this isn't going to work on this one. No, so we'll just leave that one. Okay. I'm just going to put all the stamps over there. My picker tool. And put my seagulls. There's my clouds. And I have my sails. Worried about that guy. Got my seagulls, got my clouds, got my sailboat. Put this over here, don't want to lose that. And I'll grab the bigger sailboat. Okay, so now we got all that. Let's start assembling. So before we do that though, I'm going to bring in a scrap piece of paper. Just a reminder that starting tomorrow, May 2nd and 3rd, Stamping Up with the new program, the rewards program, whatever you spend you get $10. Or you get 10%, sorry, 10%. Starting tomorrow, you'll get 20. You get double the rewards. So instead of getting 10%, you'll get 20% that you can use on future orders. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the Secret C, my blending brush, and I'm just going to just color the C. I'm just going to just take it over just me just take a little bit, lots off that. I'm just going to just give a little bit. There we go. So it just gives a little tinge of blue. So you can see the horizon and the foreground. So that's it for that one. I'm going to put this right here because then I just know where it's at. I know it looks messy, but it is what it is. Okay, so now let's take our basic, our bit card base and the real red, and we're going to tear it. So should we get, yeah, so we are going to have to, let's glue this down. Do I have any running tape? No, that one's dead. I don't have a piece. I'm just going to add some liquid glue onto the card base. Put it onto here, like that. We're going to take this piece here and we're going to tear it into the center like that, and I am going to use my dimensionals. Oh, I had some bigger ones. Yeah. To go and replenish. So I'm just going to add some onto the back side. I'm going to do probably 7. Probably 8. Okay. And we will I can't believe it's Thursday already. My. It is hard to believe. That's going to go into the center like that. And then this piece here, oh yeah, I was going to do, yeah, I think I'm still going to do it. I should have done it before I cut this out. I'm going to put it into here, and I'm going to get it embossed. I think that's what, yeah, I think that would just give it just a little bit more depth. I should have did it when I should have done it one stop instead of doing it twice here. I should have cut it out and I cut it at the same time, but there we go. It's got some depth now. There we are. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some dimensionals onto that. But first, I think I'm going to, no, should I add the clouds first? Get some minis. Scissors. And that's going to go there like that. The clouds. I'm going to just add a wee bit. I want them to stand out. Okay, so let's get perhaps more Secret City. Ink this up. Oh, I think it's just a little too much. Oops, that wasn't too smart. Just leave it. Looks like it's going to rain. Pretend it's going to rain. I'm going to just turn this over because I don't like it. Just add there we go, that looks better. I'm just going to there we are. And yes, they will also need some depth, so we will add dimensionals onto the back of that. This one I think I'm just going to glue straight down. There we go. And then we'll just take off the backings. Oh, I better put a lid on this. You know what could happen, right? And we will add that up. Out there like that. Add some glue to the mass there. And tear that. Oops, there we go. I'll add that one there. Oh, I didn't think of a sentiment. I'm just going to have to hold on with that one before I put that in there because I think I'm going to have to add a sentiment. And we'll just do the small one, do the ahoy. I don't think I'll to put that one in yet. Grab the stamp and I'm going to stamp that in. We'll stamp that in the secret C. There we go with that. Bring in my trimmer. You know what? I just had an idea. I'm going to change this up. How big is that ahoy? Yep, I'm going to, where did I put that piece I had? Oh my Lord. There. I wonder if I can, I'm going to cut this out. I think it's going to, I'm just going to cut out a cloud, and I'm going to put my ahoy on the cloud. Then I can put my sailboat right there. Oops. Well, just trying to get it to stay. There we go. Okay. go. Bring in this. There we go. And we'll just ink up around the edges. Just a wee bit more. Just take some off that. No, we can't. That's on there good. And it's best just to do a little at a time rather than what I did. Big blob on the first one there. It's easier to add your color. There we are. Now this piece here is going to be glued right onto there. So it's got a little bit of depth, but not that much, right? And there we go. And now we'll bring in this guy. There we are. And see what we got here. I forgot my seagulls either. I'm going to do those. This sentiment says, you're destined for great things. So I'm going to put that into the center. No, I'm going to put it onto, sorry, not to the center, onto the side of my sentiment, or my, there we go. Oh, and you know what we need to, right? Of course we do. We need some seagulls. So we'll add a seagull there. And maybe we'll do one at the bottom. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, so that, oh, I gotta put my seagull, these guys on. My super fine tweezers. Oh, come on. And we'll add seagull here. Just add one more. We'll have this guy. Okay, we'll open this up. We'll let it tear this into the center. You know what? I just looking. I think we should add a little bit of color to the inside too, right? So we did this one. Let's do this one, and I'm going to grab some real red, and we'll run it through. We'll get it cut. So just when you're sitting there doing stuff and all of a sudden these things start popping in your head and then you get yourself in so much trouble. You just keep going, but that's okay. That. So these cards will make perfect masculine cards. So if you're interested, you live in Canada, you place an order of $40 or more, I can send you the kits and you can just watch the video to put them together. And or if you want to do a class, just let me know and I can put a class together for you. And that's going to go, oh yeah, that looks so much better. I know it's a C thing, right? But so masculine. So there is card number 3. So I'm just going to pull these guys. I don't know you guys, but dimensions get everywhere. I remember one time we did a trip to Mexico. I looked on the floor and there was a mini dimensional on the floor. I don't know how, well, it was probably in the suitcase, right? Okay, so we have this card and this card. This is the card we did on Monday, Tuesday. This is the card we did today, and we have another. I'm going to do a fun fold tomorrow. I'm probably going to take a little bit longer than normal to do the Facebook Live, but it'll be fun. So if you have any questions, please let me know. If not, I shall see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock, and looking forward to it. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Thank you. See ya. Bye.